200 rated chess, but your pieces, not pawns, are in killing frenzy. Once they capture an enemy piece, or pawn, you must continue to move that piece until it dies. Okay, so this means I have to sacrifice the piece that I am currently moving to get a checkmating attack. Also, I think the knights will do the best job here due to their unpredictable movements. And this challenge will be paused if I have to block a check on my king anyhow, then it will resume as it was. We get a 157 rated player, and yes, I know it isn't 200, but come on, let us round that to 200, lol. Here we go, e4, e5. f4, queen to h4 check, g3, queen to d8, knight to f3, knight to f6. If I take this livestock, then he will take my livestock as well. So, d3, knight to g4, knight to g5. Will he see the discovered attack on his knight? Bishop to b4 check. Okay, the knight is lost. c3, h6. Wow. He left his knight and bishop hanging and attacked my knight, making it 3 hanging pieces at once. Queen takes g4, h takes g5. Equal exchange, but who is going to save the bishop? But here I remember the challenge, and since I captured the knight with my queen, I can now only move her. The bishop is saved by the challenge. Lol. Queen to f5. I am thinking of taking this c5 pawn and checking the king and forking that g7 pawn. g6. Wow, he just gave me the opportunity to fork the rook instead of the pawn. Queen takes c5 check. Queen to e7. Queen takes h8 check. Queen to f8. This was forced. It is now time to be free of the queen. Queen takes f8 check. Bishop takes f8. He saved his bishop as well. Bishop to h3. G takes f4. If I capture with my bishop, then I will have further scope of gobbling up this c7 pawn. Bishop takes f4. Knight to c6. Bishop takes c7. If he plays d6, then I will take that. Then if he takes my white bishop, then I will take his dark bishop, and if he takes my dark bishop, I will take his white bishop. Lol, this is good. d6. Bishop takes d6. Now we have to see which one does he take. Bishop takes d6. Bishop takes c8. Rook takes c8. Rook to f1. Knight to d4. He just sacrificed his knight for what? Lol. Lower rated effect is back. But I also have no idea why I did not take that knight. Knight to a3. Bishop takes a3. B takes a3. Knight to c2 check. I will lose the rook, but I will have the rook to move for the rest of the game. King to d2. Knight takes a3. What is happening, guys? Is he blind? Did he not see the full rook? The whole point of the check was to win the rook. Lol. Rook to f6. Knight to b5. c4. Knight to a3. Rook to f1. b5. Now I will take and then check the king and exchange the rooks off. Rook takes f7. B takes c4. Rook to f8 check. King to d7. Rook takes c8. King takes c8. Rook to f8 check. King to d7. Rook to g8. Let us gobble up the pawns now. Now my rook will go on the real frenzy. Knight to b1 check. King to c1. Knight to a3. Rook takes g6. The frenzy starts. a5. Rook to g5. a4. Rook to f5. C takes d3. I can fork the king and the pawn in the win it. Rook to d5 check. King to c6. Rook takes d3. Knight to c4. Rook to c3. King to b5. It is time to sack the rook and make a queen to win the game, as I cannot checkmate the king while only moving the rook. Rook takes c4. King takes c4. h4. a3, h5, king to b4, h6, king to c4, g4, king to d4, g5, king takes c4, g6, king to f5. Oh no, the king is catching up. G7. King to F6. G8 equals queen. Now the king cannot cross over. King to F5. King to C2. King to F4. King to B3. Now my lower rated blind spot was in full power and I have no idea why was I prolonging the game. Let me fast forward this till the checkmate. And queen to E6 checkmate. Good game.